So this is Lake Havasu City.
Lake what?
Lake Havasu City.
Okay, Lake, I was about to say God bless you. Lake Havasu City.
Yeah, Lake
right.
Havasu City.
Okay, all right.
So I can just show you, man. Let me give you a little tour of the little city.
I was a Chicago police officer for over 20 years with a starting salary of $36,000 a year, a badge, a uniform, and a dream that didn't quite fit inside that salary. So I started investing in real estate, and everything changed. Over 400 properties later, I took everything I learned and built the #1 real estate training platform called Make Real Estate Real. Thousands have taken the course, built real wealth, and changed their lives forever. I'm Jemal King, and on this show, I sit down with some of my successful alumni to show you exactly how they did it. Last time on Make Real Estate Real, I was on the water with my man Ernie Jiminez at Lake Pleasant. We were talking real estate, talking business, and really getting into the journey that got him to where he is today. But this time, we're taking it to a whole nother level. We're headed to Lake Havasu, and Ernie is about to show me not only what the city has to offer, but one of his Airbnb properties, and exactly what he's been able to build out here. And trust me, once you see this property, you're gonna understand why I always say exposure matters.
How's this feel for you, man? Is it hot?
Oh, bruh. You know what, though? I said this to a few people, man. This is actually good. I'd rather this than when we were in Dallas.
Oh, yeah.
And no offense, bro. Dallas just makes you sweat.
Yeah.
Like, I feel the heat here, but it's not like I'm sweating, really.
Yeah, I was in North Carolina once, man, and I took a shower and it felt like the walls were sweating.
Yeah, and it probably was.
Yeah.
And you know what? As crazy as it is, my hips and back has not been
Stiff.
yeah, I'm just not noticing that. Maybe that's what they say. The old folks, they always talk about moving to Arizona and, you know, talk about arthritis and, you know, they trying to get away from the cold. Maybe. It's some healing properties here. So what's this over here, man? London Bridge Resort.
Yeah, so this is a London Bridge Resort. So that's the big thing here in Lake Havasu is the London Bridge, and that's what that road is. That bridge goes into the London Bridge.
London Bridge, like actually in London?
Yeah, like London. So there's multiple stories the way you read them all, but like I guess the short version I can tell you is, you know, when they took the London Bridge down, it was bought and brought here and rebuilt here.
The actual London Bridge?
The actual London Bridge. And then they remade it there, which is right there. And then they made the lake go through it and created Lake Havasu pretty much around that.
So this community here, it look like all of these commercial businesses, they look fairly new or newer. Like, is this a newer town? Is it?
So it to me, it's like it's growing so much. So like a lot of times I would just drive through this place. I wouldn't even check it out. But now, like you see, you know, there's In-N-Out, there's Del Taco, there's like all kinds of restaurants. Yeah. So you got the old with the new, you know, mixed in. See, so a lot of these like homes here, man, like some of them are newer where like people bought the land and started building. So like you got some of these bigger homes over here. And then,
those are nice.
So then up the hill, like if you start going up, like this whole Havasu goes uphill. So like all the homes like up there are more newer and they're a lot bigger.
Yeah, wow. What's something like those they go for?
And like the ones we're going to right now, where we're gonna see, like those are all two to five.
Okay.
Yeah, the ones they got up here, they're like oversized. Like the big tall doors, vaulted ceilings, like all that.
After a quick tour around the city, I was ready to see what Lake Havasu is really known for, the water. And I'm not gonna lie, this marina was beautiful. The views, the boats, the atmosphere. You can definitely see why people come out here to vacation, relax, and most of all, just enjoy the lifestyle.
This is your marina?
Yeah, we have a boat here.
This is the one that's close to the house, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So we were just on the other side of these hills right here.
Okay.
So you can see like how the lake just continues and it just goes and goes and goes.
Yeah, this looks like in Egypt, the Nile River. Like this, like the whole scenery and how you got right here, this looks exactly how the Nile River looks.
How long are we gonna stay here? Like 5 minutes on it?
Yeah, if that.
Morning.
Hello.
We're just gonna run in real quick. I'm gonna show them around.
Okay, yeah,
So-
just please take your first or second left. That way you're not driving across the lawn.
Okay, and then those 2 cars are with me too. So
Okay,
we'll probably be like
it's all
5
the same
minutes.
thing.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. So that dirt land right there, that's where we're gonna put that restaurant.
Oh, just straight ahead?
Yeah.
Okay.
So then here, like they'll have like the car show, which is the boat shows, and all this lot will be full. They'll have helicopters here.
Do they have any houseboats over here?
They're gonna try to put some over here at the end. So they actually have a thing here where they're trying to sell their own. So they like where you get the ones that they have. They want it to be more like upgraded type situation here.
Wow. Now that Ernie has showed me around Lake Havasu and gave me a feel for the area, it's time to go check out the Airbnb. And you already know me. I want to see the property. I want to see the numbers. I want to understand the investment. Let's go and see what he's got.
So, all right, man. Hey, you had me out there on the water, and you kept your promise.
Yes, sir.
You said you was gonna bring me to your Airbnb, and we're here.
Yes, sir.
So where are we at, man?
So right now we're in Lake Havasu, Arizona. So Lake Havasu City, it's like the beach of Arizona.
Okay, just like the beach of Arizona. Well, look, man, this place looks immaculate. This is, I can see why anybody would want to come to this Airbnb. Man, why don't you show me around?
All right, let's do it.
So what we got here?
So right here we have our, it's a 4-bedroom home, 3 levels, and it sleeps at least 16, but we've had parties bigger than that. So,
Yeah? Man, this is, I love this Spanish style, right?
Yeah.
Did you come up with this style, or is this something that your favor? Am I even saying it right? Is it a Spanish style? Or what would you call it?
So the way we see it is the way we got it. So
Okay.
you know, when we seen the pictures, we were questioning a few things, but seeing it in person, it was just like, okay, yeah, we don't need to change anything to it. So the previous owner did say, you know, they try to mix in a little Spanish with everything else they did. But I think they did a great job of mixing it up.
Yeah.
Makes you feel at home. They don't make you feel like you're, you know, somewhere else. You just like the mat says out there, welcome home. So
Welcome home. So now this was a turnkey investment.
yes, sir.
Man.
Turnkey.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah, I see that's your niche. A lot of things that you get into in real estate has been out here.
Yeah.
Has been more so turnkey, right?
Yeah, and it's kind of been like finding those deals where it's in someone, whatever position the person's in, it's just like, I just want to get rid of it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, cool.
But that's
perfect
the
for me.
great thing that I tell people with real estate. There's always different ways to get in real estate, right?
Yeah.
I think that everybody think that real estate a lot of times is cookie cutter.
Yeah.
You know, they think that you have to buy a property that's messed up,
Yeah.
and then you have to put in hundreds of thousands of dollars to renovate that property.
Yep.
But sometimes, like you do, you could find those motivated sellers, right?
Yeah.
Those motivated sellers that's just like, hey, we want to get out the game, we're tired,
Yeah.
or we're retiring now, we want to downsize.
Yeah.
And it seemed like, you know, we were talking earlier, and it just seemed like you just find your niche, not even with just real estate, but also with other things too, right? You find that motivated seller, and it seemed like you're always at the right place at the right time.
And that's the best way to put it right there, man. It's and it's not even trying, you know. It's always just looking. Let me see what's here. Let me
Yeah.
see what's happening here. Oh, I like this area, or I like this property, or I like this whatever it may be, and then finding that moment where like here, right, where this person was, you know, handed right over to you, like no questions. And it's hard, right, when we talk about like the whole gatekeeping thing and all
Yeah.
that. So to run into people that are just more of like understanding, knowing what we want to do and what we're getting into, and they're just like, here you go.
Come on, show me the rest of the house, man.
All right, well let's come to let's come
Let's
to
go,
the back,
man. This is
Yep.
nice. Let's go out on this deck.
So this is what got me. So is this, you know?
Woo!
So from the
I'm home.
so from
It
the
is very great to be here. You ever seen Coming to America?
yeah.
Yes. Oh, this is beautiful, bro.
Yeah,
So,
thank
man,
you,
this
man.
right here, every day you get to wake up.
Yep.
Well, not you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, I gotta
Whoever's your
book it.
guest, they get to wake up and they get to see this.
Yeah.
Wow. Man.
Views. So this is Lake Havasu. This is what, you know, a lot of people come here to race boats, party. You can do everything here. They got a lot of good restaurants here. But yeah, waking up to this view. This is what got me, man. When I came to see it, I'm like, oh, it's waking up to this view, and then it has a rooftop too, where you can just enjoy.
There's a rooftop here?
Yep.
I thought we was on top of the roof. So it's another level.
There's
We gotta
another
go
level,
check
yeah.
that out, man.
So
I'm sure the view is beautiful.
Oh yeah, man, it's gorgeous.
Yeah.
Hey, I mean, I can't get enough of it, especially with the sunsets. The view's just unbeatable here.
So tell me about because this is a business,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So what kind of reviews do you get? Because I'm sure this is a review-based business, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
Big
what
time.
kind of reviews you get? You know, just talking about the house or the views in the background and things like that.
Yep. Well, the best thing we get that I enjoy reading is the location, right? Where the location, you're close to everything, the grocery stores, the liquor stores, whatever you want is right here. Of course, you got the view, you got the mountains. So that's probably like the best thing I like to read. And then of course we're pretty much all 5 stars. The house is nice, the house is clean, you got everything you need. We had a review where they came with a newborn, and they, to come and have everything they needed here, they were just in shock, because they had to.
You just said something important, and I don't want the person watching this to miss that, right? And I think it became cliche in real estate: location, 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 right?
Right.
And I think a lot of times when people are starting, they just feel like, okay, I got a house, I'm gonna rent it out to Airbnb.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do Airbnb, and sometimes the location is not. They wouldn't even go in that area,
Right.
But you picked a location where you're not just giving a person something to see inside.
Right.
You're giving them a location where they have something to even view on the outside.
Right.
And so location is important, right?
Yep, big time. And not only that, it's something so when I come, I get the same experience. So the experience that I chose to have for myself, like we're sharing it with anybody that comes here.
Yeah.
So like the vision, like you always say, right, the vision. And so my vision of this, right, waking up to this, the mountains, the lake, the pool, the view, having a rooftop, having like multiple levels, like that's an experience in its own, right? So for anybody to come here, they're gonna enjoy the same experience.
Now let me ask you something. So when I was here, this has been eye-opening, right?
Right.
When I was here, we went to new constructions, right? We went and visited new constructions, and then we went to visit fix and flips.
Right.
We went to visit buy and holds. We even went on the water, and we was on real estate on water.
Right.
How is this investment, you believe, a little bit different from those other ones?
This one would be because it's more business oriented, so it's more of having a business plan, having the people in place to help you run the business, right? Like being able to delegate, right? Delegate the certain positions, decisions to somebody that can help you manage it.
Yeah.
So here, for example, we need somebody for the pool, we need somebody for the cleaning, we need somebody for maintenance, the yard, right, and landscape. And so it's understanding with some of the other ones, we're not gonna need none of that. And then on these, you need all of that too.
This is more hands-on.
Oh, definitely hands-on, a lot more hands-on. And again, having the right people in place and knowing they're gonna take care of it like it's yours.
I tell people all the time, man, real estate is a team sport.
Yeah, oh, definitely.
Yeah, it's a team sport. You can't do it by yourself.
Yeah.
And the people that's successful like yourself are the ones that's got a team in place.
Yep.
And so I'm sure that right in your phone, you got, cleaning crew, pool crew, you got, maintenance person, you have somebody that can fix every single thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, no, that's big, man.
Yeah, and I think one thing I could point out here, man, is like everything you do here, like everything you just said, is all just to get that 5-star review.
Yeah, it's all about the review, right?
Yeah, it's all about the review, man, and making sure people are comfortable. I mean, there's a lot of things that happen on the fly, right, where the customer's here and something's going on, so you got to get somebody there.
Well, talk about that. So the person that's watching, they're saying that they want to start Airbnb, right? Why is the review so important? What is that? The review is considered what in this kind of investment?
So it'd be pretty much your marketing, right? Where like when other people go to see the home, a lot of people, that's a thing now, right? Where like, let me check the reviews first.
Yeah.
So they're gonna see, what other customers or people that have stayed here are saying about the home. And not only that, the algorithm of whatever platform you're using.
Yeah.
It starts setting up your algorithm. So here, this home actually became like one of the hot homes in the area.
Yeah.
So on certain, platforms that you log on and the house pops up, because it's been getting so much attention, so many reviews, so much traffic.
Yeah.
So again, part of the algorithm, right? And then you need a team to do that.
Okay.
To make sure, that's happening. And thankfully I got a great person running mine, and they do a great job of that, marketing, posting deals, reaching out to past clients through the platforms. And and it just is nonstop. It's 24/7. I'll say that.
So I always like to help my audience out, right?
Yep.
So give one tip that somebody who got an Airbnb that they can use to get their reviews up. What's one tip? Would you
One
say?
tip I would say is the customer service part. You know, making sure you respond quick. You know, like and that's the thing where I have that where, you know, my team responds like right away. You know, and if
that's
it's an
big.
emergency type situation, not emergency, but more of like, hey, you know, the stove ain't working.
Yeah.
Cool. You know,
You don't leave them on. You don't leave them on red, right? You don't leave them on unread when they're sitting there. Yeah, you respond quick.
Yeah,
so
responding
quickness.
quick. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's a
Super.
good tip.
Yep.
Matter of fact, that was a great tip. Give me another one.
That, and then making sure the place is clean.
Okay,
You know, the place
good.
is clean. That's I think maybe number one after the one I just said is making sure, you know, when they show up it's spotless, and because that's the first thing everybody checks. You know, is the sheets, you know, the beds and things like that. So making sure it's clean, making sure it feels like home is the best way to put it.
So
you know?
can I give another tip?
Yep.
I'm gonna give a tip because you allowed us to stay here overnight, and literally your beds, the mattress that you have here, you know, even they're better than most hotels.
Yep.
So when I go to hotels, a lot of times, you know, I had double hip replacement, my back, man, my knee, you know, I play football, and my back, hips, everything hurts on me. And usually when I wake up the next day, I got to stretch for 30, 45 minutes just to get out of bed.
Yeah.
I jump right up, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it's the weather, the mattress, you know, I don't know if it's the tacos we ate the other
Yeah,
day.
yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know what it is, but whatever it was, I felt comfortable.
Yeah.
So make it feel like home, right?
Yeah, make it feel like home, and put the money, invest. You know,
Yeah.
it's an investment, so put the money in there to make people feel like they're at home. You know, no shortcutting is what I would say. for
I
sure.
like that. I like that. That's big. Well, man, bro, show me else. If there's anything else to show me, go ahead and show me.
Yeah,
Let's go to the rooftop.
Let's go up top, man.
Cool.
Yep.
I gotta give Ernie his credit. He's really figured out how to run an Airbnb the right way. Because owning the property is one thing, but the experience you give your guests is what keeps that property booked. A clean property, great communication, and being quick to handle any issues. That's how you earn those 5-star reviews. And those 5-star reviews, that's what keeps the bookings coming.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah. This the boom boom room. This is it right here. Yeah, this the money shot. Man, look at this. Wow. Yeah, okay. I could see why somebody definitely would want to stay here and just, hang up here. Now I'm looking. You actually got one of the only places with a rooftop.
Yeah, in this area, yeah, and little by little, more and more people are adding. But yeah, we're one of the only ones with a rooftop.
So that's a great amenity, right?
Yep.
It's like, yo, this is one of the only Airbnbs with a rooftop here.
Yep.
I bet you the 4th of July is crazy right here.
Every weekend. Like once it's
The 4th of May, the 4th of June, the 4th of August, yeah.
Once the season kicks in, it's. I mean, you can see there's already people out there, like in the lake.
Yeah.
You know, they start early.
Man.
And here, like I said, you can do it all, man. And like we like doing it all, which is riding our side-by-sides, riding jet skis, boats, and you can do it all here from hiking.
So you're out here on this water a lot?
Yep. We got so this is the Colorado River. So it goes all the way from Laughlin, all the way through here, all the way to headed towards like Parker.
Yeah.
So this is the in Arizona is known for, you know, like the river, the biggest lake.
It's so crazy. Like, that's one thing I will say about anybody that's looking to invest in Arizona, man. Arizona is just a beautiful, you know, when you just look at the mountains and you look at the scenery, the palm trees, we were riding in the desert for hours, and I promise you, I didn't know that it was water out there, and then we just pulled up, and it felt like it was like a mirage, you know, just water just right there, and the water was so blue, it was just crystal clear, you could look at the bottom of the water, man, and so now the weather, man, it's that nice dry heat. This is, I could see why, you know, somebody would move out here and just, you know, and if you want to come out here and invest, there's definitely ways to invest.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's definitely ways, and I think you are a prime example of being a solution to some people's problems.
Right.
You know, I like that.
Yeah,
You're the solution where you come in and you're able, you know, because this is an older retirement community, and there's a lot of people that's looking to downsize, you know, and who are they going to be able to sell to? And as opposed to the property just staying on the market for a year or so,
Yep.
You know, there's investors that will come in and give you a fair price, you know, that you're asking for, and you know, and become the solution to the problem.
Yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, Arizona definitely. There's a lot to do out here. You know, it's you know, you got other towns here. You know, like Flagstaff. You got Show Low, Sedona. Like it's a whole different. It ain't just desert out here. So, but as far as like areas like this is where you enjoy the desert. You know, you got it all.
So question, I know like the other properties we went to, they all had HOAs, a lot of them did. Do you have an HOA over here?
No, there's no HOA here. And there's areas that there is HOA at, but that's one of the things, the first things I look at is it HOA? And just to be able to know and understand what you could do, right? So for example, some HOAs don't allow Airbnbs, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like this home right here is an Airbnb as well, the neighbors. So
Which one?
the one right here. Yep.
So that's important, right? So for the person that's watching this,
Yep.
you know, I think because they might say, hey, Ernie, man, I'm gonna do that too. But I think that you made a great point. They wanna look and make sure that this area that they're looking to purchase to have an HOA or don't.
Yep.
Because if it does have an HOA, and right now they might not have any rules against Airbnbs, that could change, right?
Yeah.
That
Yep.
could change during the process. And so here it is, you purchase this property based off of Airbnb, and then all of a sudden the HOA says they put no Airbnbs in the area, and then now you're kind of stuck, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so no, that's a great point that you made.
Yeah, and knowing and understanding and being prepared for those type of things. Because you know, in business, things change every day. So it's the same thing in this situation. So understanding, having the game plan.
So yeah, man, look, I know you said that there's so many special things about everything that's out here, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it and
Yep.
experiencing it, man.
Yep.
Even if we've never even made it over there, I've seen enough already, but if you got time, I'd love to go over there and see what makes this place special.
Yeah, man, I can't even talk about it, man. Let me just show you, man. So let's just.
Oh,
let's
it's like
just
that?
go. Yeah.
Oh, come on, let's go.
Come on, let's
We
go.
got time.
Man.
Man, I gotta give it to my man Ernie. This Airbnb is nice, but more importantly, this is another example of what can happen when you stop just making money and start putting your money into assets. Lake Havasu definitely surprised me. And if you're ever out here in Arizona, you might want to put this one on your list. Make sure you subscribe to the 9 to 5 Millionaire Network, because we're gonna continue taking you inside real properties, real investments, and having real conversations with people who are actually doing it. And remember, your level of exposure will determine your level of success, so stay locked in.